Big news that didn't get big coverage. A company called Teck has decided to shelve a $20.6 billion oil sands mega project in Alberta. The project was already in limbo because of low oil prices, collapsing from about $100 a year ago to about $50 now. That certainly put the economics of the project in jeopardy. Add to that high labor costs that Alberta is becoming famous for, and the thing was, well, maybe not economic. Well, what made them go from a maybe to a no? And they said for at least 5 years it's going to be a no. Well, it's pretty obvious, the new NDP government of Rachel Notley. You see, Rachel Notley, when she took over as Alberta's premier, immediately declared war on the oil industry, especially the oil sands. She hiked corporate taxes by 20%. She announced she was going to hike personal income taxes on the wealthy, which translates to anyone working in oil and gas. And most ominously, she announced that she was hiring Dave Mowat, an Al Gore disciple, to lead a review of oil royalty rates in the province. So for at least half a year, no one in Alberta knows what oil taxes will be, but we can be pretty sure that they will go up. Well, if you were on the edge to begin with and had $20.6 billion burning a hole in your wallet, would you really go ahead and invest in Alberta in this condition? Well, of course not. Compare the media treatment and the political establishment treatment of this $20.6 billion disaster with, anything that would be of similar size. It's as if General Motors and Ford and Chrysler all together announced that they were shutting down their factories in Ontario. They were on the edge of profitability, but a new government that was anti-car brought in measures that just made them take their business elsewhere, to the United States or to Mexico. It's unthinkable that such a thing would happen in Ontario, that they would elect an anti-car government. In fact, in Ontario, government after government throws billions of dollars at the auto industry just to keep what few jobs remain. In Alberta, with the NDP, they actually declare war against the oil sands and, in this case, have driven them out. This is a tragedy for thousands of people who will not get those jobs, or at best will have those jobs delayed 5 years. But it's actually a cause for celebration for the NDP. You see, Rachel Notley has always been against the oil sands. She maintains that she is against pipelines. Even now that she's premier, she holds the line on that. And remember, 10 out of 12 chiefs of staff in Alberta of her new government aren't even Albertans. They're from outside of Alberta, and many of them have made their name attacking the oil sands, whether it's Brian Topp, Notley's own chief of staff, or Graham Mitchell, who was once an anti-oil lobbyist. $20.6 billion has just been wiped out from Alberta's economy. The NDP, they're celebrating, and the media, they just don't care. For TheRebel.media, I'm Ezra Levant.